this weekend I am getting ready to go to Ireland for a whole week with my mom. It's to celebrate Mother's Day and her birthday and my graduation. But the thing is, I have to pack light in terms of my beauty products because we are going on a road trip across Ireland. So we're gonna be in a new city every night and I don't wanna have to worry about keeping track of a ton of products. So I thought that I would show you everything I'm bringing in the makeup and skincare category and show you how I'm kind of minimizing the products that I bring. So I'm going to show you how I kept everything really portable and multifunctional and basically give you a tour of my overseas makeup bag. So everything I'm bringing in the makeup and skincare category is fitting in this London, Soho, New York train case. I really like it because it is structured nicely and it's really roomy despite being pretty portable. And it does have one main pocket or section, and then there's also a zipper pocket for anything you might be afraid of leaking. So I'm gonna start with skincare first since that's what's on top, and I'll start with the zipper pocket. So first is my daily moisturizer, which is the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter. It's got a sunscreen SPF 15, so it's really nice and light, especially because we are gonna be doing a lot of activity. To keep my acne under control while we're there, I'm using the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Stubborn Acne Leave-On Mask. So this actually goes on all over the face, so you can just beat out any upcoming breakouts and treat the ones you already have. I can't go anywhere without micellar water, so this is the Caudalie micellar water. It's just a little sample that I got somewhere, but it's really perfect for travel size. And then the last thing in the zipper pocket are these individually wrapped e.l.f. brush cleanser wipes. Since I am going to be gone for a week, I don't want my brushes to get super gunked up, so this will keep them nice and maintain them while I'm gone. Now this might seem weird, but I'm actually bringing a Dove Beauty Bar as my main cleanser while I travel. I find these to be just so much easier than bringing a huge bottle of cleanser or trying to transfer cleanser into a travel bottle, and it's one less thing to worry about exploding in your bag. So I've actually been using this at home and I had an extra, so I'm going to bring this with me to Ireland. For makeup removal, I'm using the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm, and this is the size that came in the Discovery Kit, which is a nice little kit that comes with all of her like cult favorites from the brand. I have a whole review of that on my blog, which I will leave in the description bar below, but this is really awesome for like melting off makeup. My current nighttime moisturizer is the Kate Somerville Quench Oil Free. Really nice size for travel, and it's a very hydrating serum, but it's also lightweight, which is nice, especially because with the climate change, that might freak my skin out. Of course, I can't leave my little mini Luna behind, so this is really awesome for cleansing, and it works really well with the Dove Beauty Bar as well. My current go-to eye gel is from a brand called Oz Naturals. It's not very well known, but this eye gel is freaking amazing. It's called the Matrix 6 Mega Bright Eye Gel. Really great ingredients that is just super multitasking. Now let's get into the makeup. So the first thing I want to show you is actually at the bottom. So this is the Beauty Clutch from DollUp Beauty. What's really cool about this and just makes it so amazing for travel. First of all, it's nice and soft on the outside, but it does have a hard structure. And you can just fit so much inside. So obviously here we have space for our brushes, and I'm going super minimal on the brushes this time. So I have a foundation brush, a blush brush, a contour brush, a flat shader, pointed crease, and blending. And obviously most of these are from Luxie Beauty because I've just been using the heck out of everything from their line. And I do have a coupon code in the description if you want to get some of their new brushes. They are amazing. So obviously this clutch has ample room for even thick brushes like this one. And then what's cool is there is a very generously sized mirror here, but under the mirror we have a magnetic palette. So really, if you have a lot of singles that you use in Z palettes or whatever, you can fit that all in here, and you might even be able to just get away with bringing this. So I did put in a lot of the eyeshadows that I'm bringing to Ireland in here. You can see that I'm kind of going for a rosy purple mood here. Most of these are from Coastal Scents. There's a couple Makeup Geek ones. These two are from Stylotsy, and then these are lipsticks actually from Itsy. So this is a really neat all-in-one case, and it really doesn't take up very much room, especially if this is all you are gonna bring. But what's really neat about this that I really like is that you can actually stand up the mirror here and do your makeup in front like this. So I think this is just super convenient for no matter what kind of trip you're on, even if it's just like a little weekend thing, but especially when I'm trying to pack small, this gives me a lot of space but still keeps everything compact. Now the other palette that I'm bringing is the Nyx To Go palette. This is in the shade selection Bon Voyage. So it's going to give me a few more options in terms of colors for my eyeshadows. There's more greens and blues in here, but then also I'm using this solely as my contour palette. So I've got a nice neutral contour shade, a medium pink blush shade, and then a really, really pretty highlight. I love the highlights in these palettes. They're so amazing. So that's going to kind of be another 2-in-1 palette that's going to save me room. So another multitasking product I'm bringing is the new Rimmel Magnif'Eyes duos, which have an eyeshadow crayon on one end and then Caudalie eyeliners on the other. So really anything that I don't have in my NYX palette and my magnetic palette, this will pretty much be the rest. So these have some nice neutral eyeshadow colors that I can just put all over my lid and be done with it. And then I've got my eyeliners if I do want to add some color. And again, they really take up no space, but they are basically 8 products in 4 pencils. My main eyeliner that I'm bringing is the Physicians Formula Lash Boosting Felt Tip. I'm really liking this because it's got this really cool shape where it holds on to the product so you're not going to get skipping, which happens a lot with felt tips. It's also very black and long lasting, which I like, and it's going to be important when I'm traveling. The foundation that I'm bringing, and I've been using this almost exclusively lately, is the new Covergirl and Olay Simply Ageless 3-in-1 liquid foundation. And you can see we've got like foundation but also a little layer of moisturizer in there. And my skin always freaks out, never fails when I go overseas, so I'm hoping that that will really help combat some of the patchiness that I usually get when I go over there. But just in case that's a little too moisturizing for me, I am bringing my Covergirl Trublend powder, which I like to both set my makeup and add a little bit more coverage. For concealer, my skin has been okay except for needing to just spot conceal some stuff, so I'm bringing the Cover FX Perfect Pencil, which is just a really, really skinny, precise concealer that I just put right over my blemishes, and it helps kind of blend those out and conceal. Obviously an eyelash curler. The only mascara that I'm bringing is the Maybelline Falsies, just because it is my go-to and I know it can get the job done no matter what look I'm doing. For primer, I'm just using this tiny little sample of this Smashbox Photo Finish primer. Pretty sure I got this from like a Sephora perk or something like that, or maybe an Ulta sample. But you know, really just to save space for traveling, I usually do end up using these types of samples that I get. The only eyeshadow base I'm bringing is the NYX one in white. Really makes eyeshadows pop. For brows, I'm using the Sleek pencil that I've just been using every day. It's neat because it does have a spoolie on one end and then the crayon on the other end, so I don't have to worry about bringing an extra brow brush for it. Besides the 2 lipsticks in the magnetic palette, I'm only bringing the e.l.f. Day to Night lipstick duos because obviously I love bringing double-ended lipsticks traveling. I used to only bring the bite ones, but now I like these even more. So it's 8 lipsticks in 4 tubes and really a shade for any type of occasion. I know we are going to have some fancy dinners, especially because we are celebrating my mom. So really this is just all I need, every lipstick shade that I know I'm going to want to wear. And to set everything, of course, I'm bringing my travel size Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This will be a staple, especially as we are getting active. I want everything to last all day, but I always buy these in the travel sizes anyway because it is more inexpensive and they still last a long time. So yes, spread out like this might look like a lot, but compared to my normal selection, this is nothing, especially when you consider I'm going to be gone for a whole week. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Obviously, I'm going to be out of town, so if I don't reply to your comment right away, don't be worried. I'll reply as soon as I get back. And be sure to follow me on social media so you can see all of my travel adventures out in Ireland. See you later. Bye-bye. And I have it on my skin right now, and obviously I have added in those drops to make it match my skin color, and then you can kind of see on my hand where we would be as